Hey guys, it's Zach and welcome back to the shop. Are you guys ready to see this turn into this? Because wow, was it a journey, but I am super excited it got done. So if you want to see how I did it, stick around. Well, there you have it, guys. This is what it looks like after the crazy seal cleaning has been done. I pressure washed the whole thing first, and then I put the crazy clean on top, scrubbed that down, and it's looking pretty good. Now, it's more black because basically the white portion of it is coming off, but you want to get all that off if it's not adhered very well before you put the crazy seal on anyways. This is a good time to go ahead and inspect your roof and see if there's anything that you need to fix before you start doing the crazy seal. Like I might actually pull that tape up and fix that area, and then definitely fix this area. You'll see right here, it is completely gone underneath there. So I'm gonna actually cut that membrane back out and replace the wood underneath and turn this into more of a hybrid system where the crazy seal will go over top of the EDPM as well as some of the plain plywood. So that will be the next step. But for right now, I'm going to let everything dry and then we'll continue on that next. Hey, here we go, guys. Here it is a couple days later, and I am really excited to see what kind of damage we have up top. But the weather has not really been cooperating with me the last couple of days, so I'm just going to crawl up there real quick and try to get an assessment of what's going on and see what kind of rot I might have to replace. Then I can go and grab the actual materials to fix it. So let's go ahead and do that now. Alright guys, so here we are. We got pretty much everything, all the rotted wood removed. And I tried to square off all the edges the best I could. That's just going to make things a little bit easier going forward. And doing some measurements with this hole here, it's a 9x12 hole and it's about 1.5 inches deep. The nice thing is I can, it's got foam in there, so I can kind of chip away at it to make whatever I build for this sit down inside there. So last night I took this just a piece of plywood and just super glued 2 additional strips on either side to give me exactly 1.5 inches thickness. So my thought is that we would just take this and slip that in there, and that fills that hole actually really well. And I may go ahead and put some polyurethane construction adhesive in there just to hold it in place. And then the next part will be to find something very close to the same thickness as this rubber plus the couple pieces of laminate, or yeah, the plywood laminate. I guess more of a veneer, but I'm trying to find something about the same thickness here to try to get this up to the same level. And then once we do that, we can seal this all off, glue it all down, and then we can get started on the actual roofing. Wow, guys, I don't think you can be too mad about that. That actually turned out really good, and it is solid. We don't have to worry about falling through that one now. In the corners, it didn't secure as well as I'd like, so I just added a little bit of thick Starbond super glue, and then of course just tack them down with some brad nails. And that just, I mean, we're going to cover over that with some tape and the silicone, so no big deal. So the final step in this patching process is to put the crazy seal tape on it, which is this stuff, and it just rolls right on that seam, half and half. And I might even double it up over here, and that will fill in that. And then once we start actually putting down the silicone, it will all just blend in with the rest of the roof, and you'll never even know. So let me go ahead and put that tape on there, and then we'll continue on the next steps. All right, guys, we're finally here. We're finally to the point where we get to put on the new roof. I'm super excited to have all this stuff done. It was a lot of preparation, but you know, that's where it counts. So the next steps here is just to start taping off all the places you don't want the new silicone or the crazy seal to be on, and then start putting on the mastic. That is a mastic in the caulking, which is like a thicker silicone bond on all the edges. So we're going to start cutting everything in, and then we'll start rolling everything when it's all said and done. But yeah, so let's get started on doing the taping everything off. Also note that I am wearing some really crappy clothes, because you don't want this stuff on anything you care about, except for the roof, of course. All right, so let's get started. Well, there you have it, folks. Everything is cut in with the mastic, and that stuff is super thick. So I'm actually, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a little bit on a slant. The RV's sitting kind of like this, and I didn't even have any issues of it like getting away from me. And I use exactly 1 gallon, a little less than 1 gallon to do all this. And I cut in around all the vents, all the fans, around the AC, and of course the whole edge. And you probably noticed I put the crazy caulk on first, and then I added the mastic on top. That crazy caulk will actually help blend the seams a lot better and then you put the mastic over, and it turns out really well. So my next step is just to wait for all this to cure up, and then we can start hopefully starting to do the rolling on the main part of this, unless I have to do any touch-ups here. So yeah, really happy on how that looks. All right, guys, so there you have it. I have to admit, I am just, wow, it just turned out amazing. There was definitely a lot of prep work that I put into it. You don't have to do that yourself. It was just more, you know, except for the cleaning and that kind of stuff. I wanted to take the extra time to, you know, to put in the fans and the new vents and all that kind of stuff. Because the plan is, I shouldn't ever have to go back on top of that roof again. The Crazy Seal roof is a 50-year warranty, and I really hope, I'm pretty sure that thing will be around in 50 years. So I think that roof will long last the RV. But again, I am super pumped that it's done. We're actually going to go camping next week, so this is perfect. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below, and thanks for watching. And I will see you next time.